How we doing there, boys and girls? Manthieus here. Welcome back to another video. And there was me thinking I was done for the day in terms of streaming and video making. And Blizzard drops a little blue post on us, actually giving us some indication, finally, of what might be happening with these remix characters. There's rumours of this floating around the internet for a few days now, but it's actually been confirmed by Blizzard. And I thought, considering a lot of us, especially us goblins out there, have been focusing pretty heavily on these remix alts, it's now nice to see what they're actually going to be. So let's have a little look, shall we? In fact, let's not make this full screen, otherwise it'll be a little bit difficult to see. So, World of Warcraft Remix, Mists of Pandaria ends soon. It's not going to be long before the Infinite Dragonflight closes the way to Pandaria and the Remix experience. I think at time of recording, there's 6-7 days of Remix left officially. There is still time to make that one last foray and spend your hard-earned bronze and get your character ready to convert to a standard World of Warcraft character at the end of the event. So it's still going to finish on August 19th, like we were led to believe, and it will actually shut down officially on August the 20th at 7 AM PDT. Use your regular time conversion for what that may be in your land. But here's what we can expect when your character converts to a standard character. All of your items, currencies, except gold, interestingly, I have concerns about this, but all of your items, currencies, except the gold and quests will be removed from the time runners and their banks during the conversion process. So make sure you go out there and you spend your bronze. I think most of us by now probably will have done this. If you are collecting in any way, shape or form, there was about 1.6 million bronze worth of stuff to pick up. I think most of us will have probably done that by now, but make sure you jump back in there and get that done if you haven't. The character conversion progress is going to take a few minutes to complete after you log in your character, and you'll need to log in each time runner for the conversion to take place. Characters will retain their regular level. So, of course, if you've been leveling those 70 alts, you're going to need to log each one in and get their to get their conversion kicked in. They will still be level 70s after. I don't think we ever had any doubt that the level would change. So if you were level capped, it's safe to now say that they will still remain at level 70. This is the interesting bit. This is what a lot of people have had questions about. Characters will receive 467 item level gear if you are level 70, appropriate for their current specialization. Lower level characters will receive lower item level gear appropriate to their level. 467 I think is pretty good. In fact, this is much better than I expected, truth be told. Pre-patch event is dishing out item level 480 gear. 467 is 13 item levels, which is usually considered about an entire tier lower. So it's not bad. Truth be told, 467 item level gear should easily get you, I want to say, level 75, level 76 before you'll start seeing upgrades from questing in the War Within. So 467 is fine, absolutely fine. I think testing on the beta, most of your pre-built level 70 characters are only item level 408, and questing still felt okay. So 467, much better than I expected. That also means, from my perspective at least, that we're probably not going to need to do anything with these characters before we take them into the War Within. The 19th until, early access kicks in on the 22nd, literally 3 days, it was a bit of a concern from me and from others that if we're going to have to look at gearing these characters up a little bit first, there's not a lot of time to do that. But I'm pretty safe in saying now at 467... I'll log them in, I'll get the conversion done, and then we should be fine. Characters are going to receive 4 level 30 slot bags with 1 26 slot reagent bag. I think for most people, this will be fine. There were some goblins out there that were sort of, goblin brain doing goblin things and were considering, do we craft a bunch of bags ahead of time to sell all of these remix characters? They turn up with 16 slot netherweave bags, it was going to be a problem. But 30 slots I think is fine. You might sell a few bags on that day, I reckon. You'll sell a bunch of stuff on that day, truth be told, on the 19th. Mostly because I think there will be a handful of people that might have fell in love so much with their remix character, they might have leveled new classes that they hadn't played before, and they may actually be considering maining that when the War Within begins, meaning that some players won't be content with 467 and some will be doing some gearing. So get those gems, get those enchants, get those last minute things that might be flooded in your guild bank, get them gone, get them on the auction house, or at least as of August 19th. Hopefully some of these remix characters might buy some of it. Bags, 50-50, maybe, we'll see. Unlearned collection items like the ensembles will be sent to your character's mailbox. So even if you haven't actually learned the thing, it should get sent to you. You shouldn't lose it, which is nice. And all your characters will be relocated to Orgrimmar or Stormwind. Orgrimmar for Horde characters or Stormwind for Alliance characters. So I think that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Actually, I've just realised there is one more line that for some reason wasn't in this that's actually quite important. Characters will retain any gold they earn in Mists of Pandaria and receive a Time Runner's parting pack with a small amount of gold, which scales with the character level to get them started in the War Within. So, you're going to make a few pennies at least. Now, obviously, they've said a small amount. Who knows what small means in Blizzard terms? I wouldn't get too excited about this being much more than like maybe 5,000 to 10,000 gold, maybe enough to cover your repair fees, but I can't imagine it's a huge amount. But truth be told, even if it's 10,000 gold, considering how quick it's been to level 70s over the last couple of weeks and months, those players who have 20, 30, 40 characters leveled, you add all of that gold up, it might be a week or two of free game time, depending on how you look at it. Quite cool and good to see. I'm glad that Blizzard have actually finally told us what's going on, and I'm also more than happy with 467 item level. I think that's kind of a nice happy medium. You wouldn't want to 480 gear comes from the pre-patch event, so if you gave free 480 gear to players, that might make them a little salty. So, one band below, I think is about fair. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below, though, boys and girls. I posted a video just earlier today talking about one of the ways you can use your remix characters to potentially make some gold to aid your main crafting toons with their crafting professions. It also was pointed out to me very quickly that those characters, in doing such, might have a bit of a long tail advantage of crafting and selling tools to others after they've supplied their main one to your main. But yes, we are working on this now. We are starting to look forward to the War Within. We're starting to put together the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle to make sure that when the expansion goes live, we know what we're doing. The only thing we really need now, Blizzard, is for you to come out and tell us exactly what we do get and what we don't get in early access, and I'll be a happy man. But yeah, thank you once again for joining, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.